Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Round 2 is set now for the NBA playoffs. My Mercury got a big time victory out there against the Liberty. The score 79-73, went out there and handled business. You see Khalid Copper, well actually first, Dewaylan Bonner in the clutch with the running shot with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, getting the tip in, the ball bouncing in, and then also Khalid Copper driving in the basket. She didn't score. It was a while since she scored. She hadn't scored since the second quarter. To go down there in a clutch situation, drive to the basket, get one up and lay up in like that in the clutch moments. She had 12 points in this game. We see Alyssa Thomas, another triple-double. I think she has 5 of the, I think 5 triple-doubles out of the 7, of course, in WNBA history in the playoffs like that. So she got 5 of those in her career. Another triple-double for her, 20-plus point game, of course, as well. And then you look at this Sabali or Sabuli. I always say her name wrong every time. You look at the 23 points. I remember seeing the 2 when she was with the Dallas Wings and stuff. Struggled in the playoffs, but and to start the series off with the Mercury, she struggled the first game. Was 2 for 17. But what happened the next game? She went out there and played good basketball. They had like what 17 points that game, 15, 17 points a game. And then this game right here, lead the team in scoring. Of course, playing some good basketball, hitting your shots when you need to hit them. I think she had 4 threes in this game. Just playing some good basketball all around. Now you have a battle, of course, against the Minnesota Lynx. So now it's going to be Lynx versus Mercury. Now, the Lynx are favored to win, of course, this series, and favored to win the championship. One of the top teams, of course, but the Mercury are 2-2 versus the Lynx. They beat the Lynx twice this year, lost to them twice this year. So, and the Lynx was the team that eliminated us last year in the playoffs. Now, last year we didn't have Alyssa Thomas or Satu Sabali in the playoffs, so we'll see how things go. Coach Tibbetts has done a good job building this team up and getting it right. We played against our former coach, Coach Sandy, who helped us win the championship. That was a while ago. It's been a long time, like 2014, I think 2014, 15. It's been the last time the Mercury won the championship, so it's time for us to change that around a little bit. So that right there is big time matchup with them. Then you got the Fever versus the Aces. The Fever got a big time victory over the Dream. The Dream, I thought they were going to actually win the series at first because they were favored, of course, and then they was at home too as well for the last game in Game 3. They lost the series right there. Kelsey Mitchell was playing some big time basketball. They got it done, of course, in that game, and now they're playing against the Aces. And I wouldn't be surprised if they push the Aces to the limits. Now, the way the Aces are playing is different. We've seen A'ja Wilson yesterday drop 38 points in the closeout game as they beat down Seattle Storm. So we'll see if anybody can stop the Aces. Because like I mentioned before last time in the video, they got hot at the right time. He was on that 14-15 game winning streak or something. They were winning all those games in a row. After themselves all the way back to the 2nd seed. And then the playoffs, they lost that one game, of course, to the not to the Fever. They lost that one game to the who's they playing? They was playing the Storm. I don't know, I forgot that fast. They playing the Storm. They lost that one game to the Storm. Of course, the close game came down to the wire. But you see what happened like when they turned it back on like that. So now you have them and the Fever going at it. I won't be surprised if the Fever win a game and keep a lot of the games competitive. But I probably have the Aces winning that series. A'ja Wilson's on a tear right now, and then the Lynx and the Mercury. Now, personally, of course, as you see, I will choose the Mercury, but the Lynx, they are favorite in this matchup too, so I'm hoping that my Mercury win it. But if I was taking the fandom out of me, I think the Lynx, of course, got the all around the team, and the team been more experienced together for the past few years. Our team core have just got together. I think we're gonna definitely win the championship with this core we have, but I don't know if it's gonna be this year or it's gonna be next year or something. But I'm hoping it's this year, so we'll see what happens. But also the MVP race is coming down to 2 finalists. I know the fans are chanting Alyssa Thomas MVP. I think she's one of the people that's like 3rd on the list, but Collier and A'ja Wilson. We'll see who wins the MVP. We know A'ja Wilson and Alana Smith, they split the Defensive Player of the Year, which is surprising. They should just choose one. I feel like they should never do splits like that. We've seen splits happen in different sports. I remember Peyton Manning and Steve McNair split. Who else split MVP before? Let's see. It's something else that happened that too, like it was a split MVP in the sport. It probably come to me later, but we've seen some people who like had to split on the awards and stuff. And then you look at Veronica Burton. I remember seeing her because I live in Dallas, so I seen her play for the Dallas Wings. And then when they had the Athlete Unlimited, they used to be here in Dallas. Now they play in Tennessee now. The past 2 years, they used to be in Dallas all the time. Athlete Unlimited and a little the off-season league where players are going to play. She was playing, she was working hard and stuff, and then got to the Valkyries to find a home there and most improved player this year, which is very good at that. And then now, of course, the Valkyries got eliminated in the playoffs, of course, but to be on the expansion team in your first year to get there. The coach won Coach of the Year as well, and to get there your first year, you got Veronica Burton, who's the most improved player in your team, and a lot of different all-star in your team as well. I know you had an injury too as well, of course, from one of your star players, but to do that, that's very impressive. Very, very impressive. So I think they're going to have a lot of people in free agency looking at that team saying, hey, you know what, I can kind of join that team and get myself going and maybe build something up there. And maybe some people who are big names are looking to go there. You never know. And then you look at, of course, Paige won Rookie of the Year. Could have been unanimous, really, because she was I think she had 70. She had like 70 out of the 72 votes or something like that. She had like, I think she only listed 2 votes. It could have just made it unanimous. I guess they gave 2 votes to Citron. Citron did a good job, of course, this season, but Paige Butler was playing very good basketball. That 44-point game as a rookie, made an All-Star as a rookie, the All-WNBA team as well as a rookie, and just playing some tremendous basketball. I know her team, they have the best success, of course, you know, but you can't help that when your team players are injured and your team not playing up to par and stuff. But I think the Wings are in a good position. They're in a good position to make some moves. They could use those because they're going to be up there in the lottery areas to get a pick. But I would trade that pick like that. I would trade that pick for a star or something like that. You could possibly do that. You never know. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, we're going to have some good playoff matchups coming up. Lynx versus Mercury on Sunday, and then you got the Fever and Aces on Sunday. This series, now this bracket right here is best of 5. Like that, they used to have it where it was just best of 3 the first 2 rounds, and then best of 5 the last round. But now they're doing more best 5 this round, and then the last round too as well. So we'll see if my Mercury can get it done like that. We'll see who makes it to the end. A prediction from a fan perspective was Mercury versus Aces like that. So we'll see what happens. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.